alternative experience.
The alternative experience.
The alternative experience.
Hey everybody, Nicky Joe Eddie Vane. Welcome to another episode of The Alternative Experience. So, when it comes to what I do for a living, biohacking and things like nervous system mastery, I find it's really, really useful to tell people to think about their life as if it were a golf swing. Now, hopefully people have got some kind of level of experience or knowledge about golf here, but everybody has the ability to pick up a club, walk up to a tee and at least attempt to swing the club and hit the ball. And for most of us, this will be the limit of our ability. However, anyone that's either played golf or had a lesson on a driving range will know it's not quite as simple as merely hitting a ball with a club. There are many, many aspects and elements that go in to the perfect golf swing, whether it be the way you hold the club, your wrist position, the feet, don't take your eye off the ball, hitting through it, etc. There's so many different elements that go into that perfect swing. And really, I suppose if you forget even one of those elements, you put your wrists the wrong way, or you don't hold the club correctly, or your feet are in the wrong position, you're guaranteed to shank your ball off to the left or right and land in the rough. Now, I'm here to tell you that life is exactly the same, especially, as I say, when it comes to optimizing, when it comes to biohacking, when it comes to getting yourself into the position you need to be. Now, don't get me wrong, you can go through life just taking day after day after day, suffering with anxieties and digestive issues and these small issues, and you can just get through and just muddle through. You can survive every day. But if you really want to thrive every day, like I say, biohack yourself, you really need to understand that there's a number of elements that go into that. So to ensure that you're showing up at what I call optimal mental and physical ability, there's lots of aspects that you need to consider. So there's nutrition, hydration, sleep, exercise, breathing, self-care like meditation, prayer, whatever it is that sort of takes your fancy, things like gratitude, spending time in yourself, getting into nature, and learning new things every day, grounding, circadian rhythm, all that kind of stuff. Now, forget just one of these elements for any sustained period of time, and this is going to guarantee that you're going to stray off that straight and narrow and no doubt find yourself lost in the rough. I see it every day, I can guarantee you. Now, the problem is, much like the golf swing, most of us only really know the basics. We only know how to pick up the club, approach the tee, and take a wild swing. And the health of the population is the only proof that I need to make that point. It really is the case. I say it all the time. I see it with my coaching clients. Now, you don't know how many coaching clients I see, but you can just look at the health of the population to really see the markers of that. And I'm actually convinced the trick is to know each of these elements of your life's golf swing, and ensure that you practice them each and every day. Now, I always say strive for 100%, try and do it every day, but never drop below that 80%, and you can ensure that you stay on that green. Now, not only does this approach guarantee optimal mental and physical health, but the awareness that you're having, so you bring an awareness to these elements of the golf swing, they're also going to allow you to identify what you're not doing at times when things do begin to wobble, where things don't start feeling quite right. You just look at that golf swing and identify, what is it I'm not doing at the moment? And you start doing it again right away, and then you're back to that biohacked optimal health. So what is life's perfect golf swing? Well, there are certainly foundational elements which are relevant to everybody. And I believe that at a deeper level, everyone's swing is different. And it's actually these intricacies that I think are the most important for every individual to understand. You need to identify them, but you need to understand them. And actually, in my 6-week coaching program, that teaches you each and every one of these elements, and then slowly integrates them to, I suppose, your daily routine until they become automatic habits. And none of them cost anything. They're all literally just behaviours that we've we've stopped doing over the years that are really sort of pertinent to our biology. I don't just teach you the how, I also teach you the why. So why are these techniques so effective and important? What are they doing on a sort of biological level? Why do they benefit your overall mental and physical health, etc.? And why do we suffer so much when we don't practice them? But I suppose my message is often very hard to get across. But in simple terms, if you are interested in truly living your best life, if you're frustrated in any way with the life that you're currently experiencing, if you feel like you have some kind of imbalance, blockage, I don't know, reach out, book a free no obligation discovery call today and see if you would be a good fit for the program. I'll put a link in the bio of this anyway. But whatever you choose to do, put my teeth back in. Whatever you choose to do, promise yourself you will stop just surviving every day and begin thriving every day. This life really is not a dress rehearsal. There aren't any do-overs. You don't get to do this again. So stop procrastinating. You have to make this one count, or prepare yourself for a life of boredom. And as I say, a whole load of deathbed regrets. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts. Until next week, guys. Cheers for tuning in.